Hey, what's going on, guys? MinDQ37B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 138 today for the 2006 Dover 400 at, Dover. The night race at Dover. Always a track that I always wanted to say that I wish it could happen in real life. But, yeah, last episode, we've done good at New Hampshire. We've been doing good there. We did pretty good. Prestige sponsors now at 90. That's really interesting to say after all that. We got some work left to do, though. We got another thing to overhaul. Yay. Overhaul that one. We're going to go repair this one. We'll take a look at the points really quick in just about a second or two. This doesn't need to be overhauled anymore. We're doing pretty good. This shop edition O2 sensors are actually going to be on the way pretty soon, so it's going to be going back to overhauling pretty soon. Yeah, I like this Eagles car, of course, still. We now have a 338-point gap between ourselves and Tony Stewart for the championship. It's just been pulling away, man. We've just kept pulling away. It's absolutely insane. But before we even get on with today's race, we finally got with the folks at Flatout Racing Network, and they finally stopped back at the shop, and yeah, let's just take a listen to what really happened behind the scenes this episode.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live back in Philadelphia at the Gunther Racing Team shop as part of a special report from FRN. I'm Seth Cole, and joining me is the driver of the number 56 car, Nick Gunther.
Hi, Seth. Welcome back, and nice to see you again.
All right, well, first and foremost, you've been on absolute tear lately, breaking records, lapping the field at Sonoma, something that hasn't been done anywhere since Jeff Bodine in 1994. And recently, with 9 more races to go in the season, you have surpassed the modern era record for most wins in a single season. Think you could just take it a little bit more easier on the field?
Yeah, it seems like we tend to rock the house almost each race we go to. You know, the cars that we bring to the racetrack with these Hendrick Motorsports engines has been sensational. I couldn't ask for anything any better results, really. Just to be in this elite group of drivers has just been a dream come true of mine.
Now, it's no surprise that you're the championship favorite with the season you've had at this point, and with your home race coming up at Dover, do you think that you would take your approach to these next few races a little bit easier, knowing that you have a pretty sizable points cushion?
Well, consistency definitely wins championships. We have to keep the consistency going, and we finish inside the top 10 at the very least in these final stretch of the year. We certainly cannot take our foot off the gas. If we don't have the pace to win, then we have to find our best ways to get the best finishes we can. Otherwise, the cushion will just probably not be as comfortable.
Now, I know I've asked you this question in the past. I know it kind of annoys you, but the fans, the viewers, the subscribers, they all want to know about the sponsor situation. There's some rumors swirling around that the team may be shutting down. Would you be able to shed a little bit of light on that, whether that's true, whether these are just rumors, what's going on in that department?
All right. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I may have like the talent of the field, but even I agree at this point. I'm unfortunately not the most marketable driver out there, and remember, it's not even Napa sponsoring us. It's Michael Waltrip just putting a little bit of funding out there for our racing program. And the thing I've noticed in this day and age in motorsport, it just doesn't matter if you come in first or 31st every week. Whether you have like a great personality or be as stiff as a board in terms of your personality, if you don't have the funding, the shop's lights won't be on. I was just thinking to myself before, any of this happening this past week. In order for this team to be even on the grid next season, we would have to go back to like square one in terms of like the performance like back in 2003. And I really don't want this team to suffer the consequences because I don't know how to keep a shop lights on. These people are great and they deserve better things than what the situation is entails. But yeah, winning the championship is definitely the very most important thing to me and my dad to finish what we started. For sure, is you know I hate to say it, then yeah, you're hearing it here, folks. We're closing up shop at the end of the season.
Tough to hear that. I mean, we're also hearing rumors of some big name retirements coming up. Your arch rival Dale Jarrett, we're hearing that he's possibly going to be retiring and not delivering packages anymore with the UPS car. Sterling Marlin, we're hearing, might also be retiring, and Everham, they're thinking about a third car expansion. We've also heard this week that Michael Waltrip, we just mentioned him, that he might be converting his Busch Series team into a Cup Series team. So there's like a lot of stuff going on right now, a lot of silly season happening here heading down the home stretch. Do you think you can see yourself in one of these rides coming up next season? Because it sounds like there's going to be potentially a lot of open slots.
Again, like I said, I am not the most marketable driver out there, but I think I let my driving do the talk, and maybe eventually one of these rides will come to me. But nothing can officially be said at this time. I mean, I'm gonna have to get a hold of Ace Moneymaker and just see, like, my agent, to see what we can come up with in these following weeks.
We got a lot of questions that we'll be hopefully getting answers to as we get closer towards the end of the season. Nick, I want to thank you for spending the time here with me for this interview. Again, congratulations on the run you've been on so far. Best of luck here down the home stretch. Hopefully, you can close out this championship. It's certainly looking like that is plausible, and looking forward to the next time we talk to you here at Gunther Motorsports.
Absolutely, I'm always looking forward to it. You heard right. The shop is going to be closing after the season. After four heartfelt seasons, the Gunther Racing Team is closing its doors. But that doesn't mean we're done with the career mode as of yet. I've actually decided we're going to do a fifth and final season. Potentially, I'm not sure about the Wood Brothers car because I think I might need to be 70 prestige, and the package sponsor can go up to 80. So at some point, though, I will ask the viewers, what do you want to see me drive, or what do you potentially think that would happen to change the storyline a little bit? I mean, we got some folks that are definitely probably going to retire at some point in this career mode. I mean, I'm actually kind of hoping for Kenny Wallace to retire because I want Dave Dunn in the 23. Let's see, where is the man? He's 28th in points, so he definitely won't retire at this rate. We need him. We need him to actually perform like a lot worse, like really bad. He needs to be terrible in these next 9 races. Um, yeah. So definitely next season though, I do want to go try out for a race team. It's probably gonna happen after the Daytona 500. We're gonna basically have our final race at the Daytona as our organization in the Daytona 500, but or maybe not. It depends on how the story goes anyway. But anyway, that's enough about that. I just figured I'd let you all know about the situation here, about the the announcement that we made about the team shutting down, and what's going to be the future for the career mode. Well, that's up in the air actually. We're gonna find out together within these after these 9 races. Yeah. So as of right now, let's worry about that in the future, and let's just get a nice good race in the Eagles car at Dover. Alright, so about the same setup as last time we went to Dover. Oh, this bops. Especially under the lights. This absolutely bops. Look at the way the car looks, especially with the flames and all that. I can't wait to see the side of this car. Oh, that's hot. I don't know. I like this more than the Flyers car, guys. I don't know about you. This is probably, like, I think my favorite car in the entirety of the playthrough. Not only because it's the Eagles, but just look at the scheme, like the color combination itself. Anyway, we had a pretty shoddy qualifying effort as Tony Stewart gets the pole. We're actually in the middle of the field, so we're gonna have to have a good chance we have to climb all the way back up there. So let's see what we can do here at our home race.
We're live at Dover International Speedway for the Dover 400, brought to you by MRN. Now, Barney, this is one of the tougher tracks that we come to. Why is that?
This place has got high bank concrete corners that can be really tricky for some drivers. You've got to always be thinking ahead in this race and planning your passes well. Otherwise, you may quickly find yourself in the wall.
Ryan Newman will try to use this race to gain a couple spots in the points.
He's been working hard this season, and it is paying off so far. He'll need a good finish in this one to gain some spots.
Matt Kenseth got his start in NASCAR Winston Cup here at Dover in 1998, filling in for Bill Elliott in a one-race deal.
He had quite a day, too. He caught the eye of a bunch of folks with the sixth-place finish. Here you are, first time in a Cup race, driving a Hall of Famer's car, and you finished sixth. That's amazing.
The 56 car comes here with a top 10 finish average on the Speedway tracks this year.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
All right. I'm excited. Dover's always been a good place to us, especially in the short run. We just got to get around all this lap traffic, though. Unfortunately, Tony Stewart's up in front because, of course, he is. And 100 laps, away we go here at Dover International Speedway. We got a great start, passing 2 or 3 cars before the start-finish line. That's not legal in today's day and age, but in this game, it is fine. As we're already 3 wide with our sponsor. Excuse me, Mikey. I mean, I get it. You're sponsoring my car, but please, I know you. Just don't do anything silly to my car. It's only lap 1. Anyway, we're inside the top 20. We gained about 3 spots on that opening lap. Greg Biffle having a decent qualifying run. I really wish I could say that is like a terrible qualifying effort for Greg Biffle, but don't worry. If I knew how to mod this game, I would have fixed Greg Biffle completely. Especially after like season 2 or 3, where he actually started winning like a lot of races. But enough about that. I keep talking about that too much. Joe Nemechek though has a good run going for him so far. He's in P16 as of right now. But of course, as for us, we have to make sure we claw our way very carefully through the field. If anything, I'm gonna have to be patient and pass all these guys on the low side. I mean, we won this. We won the Sharpie 500 earlier this season, so definitely want to go win this race as well. Seeing how it's concrete and the low sides where you definitely want to be. It's for 3 wide. Speaking about being patient, yeah, I lied. We all knew that was happening, right? Uh-oh, Mayfield and Kurt Busch get together. Oh, surprisingly, no caution or anything like that. What a save by Jeremy Mayfield. Good stuff by him in a 19 car, showing why he's the captain of the Everham Motorsports team now. Getting quite the leadership role, but unfortunately the finishes don't seem to back up as we pass our Pontiac brethren of Johnny Benson. Up next is Ricky Craven, who had a great qualifying effort, but unfortunately he's starting to fall back just a tad. A couple laps later, we got ourselves back inside the top 10. We just passed Mark Martin, Sterling Marlin. Next up is Dale Jarrett, one of those people that are potentially retiring this season. This swan season, we will at some point have to have one last altercation with our arch rival. We've been racing each other pretty clean lately. We've been honestly racing with respect. I think the old gizzard finally figures out how to race somebody cleanly anyway. So good props to them. Right now it's a Joe Gibbs 1-2. Where was this last season, honestly? When I was part of the Joe Gibbs Alliance thing. When was that? Where was that last season, honestly? But yeah, good run for Bobby Labonte so far, but unfortunately Stewart's pulling away because, you know, the championship stuff there, as we kind of get stuck with Jeff Gordon. He did not like that at all. I don't blame him, but I didn't think that would warrant a 60. It was a joke, Jeff Gordon. It was a joke. Please don't murder me. It was just a joke. I promise. Fighting our way down towards Ricky Rudd. His swan song season most likely as well, as we go for the 2-for-1 special with Jimmy Johnson as well. And Labonte being a very good teammate to Dale Earnhardt Jr., to Tony Stewart right about now. But unfortunately, I'm coming up as well. So go figure, both the 20 and the 8 are going to be number 1, number 2, because of course it is. It's always been like that towards the end of the season in these games. Yeah, junior fans are always hating me because the sight of me just... Yeah, just the sight of me really makes Junior very angry. I mean, as expected. We got body slammed right in there. That was not very clean whatsoever. And now Tony Stewart is just pulling away through the field now. Yeah, in terms of especially since how our tires get at the very end of these runs. We're gonna have a long day ahead of us, and I just made two very powerful drivers angry. All right, so now we're gonna finally remake the pass on the Rooster. But also Jimmy Johnson, it seems, as well. We're not doing anybody any favors today. We want to win our home race, but my goodness, our car, I just keep setting it in too deep. That's my issue. I'm trying to get around him, because I know how fast I can go. I got traffic in front of me, though. Yeah. Sorry, Ricky Rudd, but I got a race to win. Yeah, the fans are probably not happy with me just driving like an absolute bimbo right now in terms of driving around here, but honestly, just get out of my way. You know I have the much faster pace. You're actually making me lose time against Tony Stewart. No, we're not off the pace because of the car setup. It's just we got traffic in front of us. And now we finally cleared Jimmy Johnson. We're back up to P3. Now he's got to take care of both the Joe Gibbs Racing cars. So the leader's got some lap traffic ahead of us, but meanwhile we got the other Joe Gibbs racing guy in front of us. We're actually lapping some really fast laps, but we got very, very tight because we hit the apron. But we actually give it a little respect to Bobby Lamont this time. I actually know how to get off the gas anyway, and that worked out for us. Ricky Rudd is a man on a mission though against us, it looks like here, but hopefully Tony Stewart can have a little bit of trouble getting around the lap cars, but I know we definitely will. 4.5 seconds back away from Tony Stewart, and we're at that point in the run where the tires will definitely fall off for me. Anyway, but we have to wait until like lap 33, maybe 34, just to make something happen here. In terms of the pit cycle, anyway. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do 35, 35, 30 for the final stint, anyway. Or maybe 35, 34, 33. I don't know. Yeah, we're gaining about 2/10 a lap if we have clear traffic. Yeah, I don't know if I can be patient towards the very end of the run because we've got to go pit pretty soon, Sheldon. Yeah, that right front's starting to go down really bad here, but yeah, thankfully we got around those lap traffic a little bit good anyway. Again, you know me with these voices being quiet. I get overwhelmed throughout the entire day at work, so that's why I record these races at nighttime. I do a lot of other things, in my life besides recording races, but I try the best I can for you guys, as well. I'm trying to manage everybody, my job, my fun life, hanging out with friends online, managing this channel. So I'm sorry. I really am. I still find ways to make good storylines for y'all. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna start thinking about coming down pit road in these next couple laps here. I'm thinking the next time by is when we need to make, or maybe 35. Like I said, 35 is gonna probably be the time when we'll come down. I don't want to lose too much time in the long run. All right, I changed my mind. We're going here. All right. Okay, so as I was saying before, I also host an online league now on Wednesdays. And I race multiple leagues online on NR 2003. I should go back to live streaming again, like on Tuesday races and the Sunday races that I go a part of with a couple of friends of mine. Yeah, it's just hard for me to balance and maintain, man. Like especially when you work a 40-hour work week in IT. I know I'm sounding like I'm complaining a lot, but I'm just giving you the rundown of why the upload schedule is like, hey, every 3 days a NASCAR race is being uploaded or whatnot, or every Pokemon video I do is like about a week or two. It's just I'm sorry. It's just I kind of like I need to rest and all that stuff too. I want to have like some fun with myself though too. You know how it is. I mean, I'm not doing this to make money or anything like some like the other like NASCAR YouTubers are just doing it just solely because they make a living off of this. I'm doing it just purely out of fun, and I enjoy doing what I do here. I love doing this. I love doing the YouTube stuff on the side, but it's just not my primary focus. You know what I mean? All right, the leader's coming down pit road. I'm guessing that's Tony Stewart, or is that Tony Stewart in front of me? I cannot tell. 21.77. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. Oh, so slow. Kenny Wallace always is. No, because that's Ashton Lewis. Okay, that's Ashton Lewis. Now we got lap cars galore. Oh my gosh, lap cars galore. Please get out of the way, son. Sorry, so we're not done with the pit cycle yet, it seems. Alright, that's fine. All right, so Tony Stewart is actually 4 seconds in front of me. That is not great. So he will be the leader when a pit cycle does occur. Who is the last one to come down pit road as Steve Park hits the wall? It's our old friend Johnny Benson. Unfortunately, no cautions in this playthrough, unless it's me causing them, Johnny, so I'm really sorry to hear that. Yes, now it's just all about trying to catch Tony Stewart within these lap traffic. We're now 3.4 back, which is really good to see for us. We actually gained about a second in that whole thing. Yeah, it's just now going to be just like trying to catch Tony Stewart as best as we possibly can, because we're going to win this Dover race, not him. That I will tell you.
The 25 car is outside.
Whoops. Sorry, Joe.
Car's okay.
Don't forget, I'm in a bit of a rush too, Joe. Sorry to say. We're getting close to Tony Stewart. We're getting closer and closer. I'm starting to actually see him in front of us. Like, he's just going into 3 now. Meanwhile, we got everyone and their mother keep blocking us because they know. Because basically, at this point, it's just a 42-on-1. They don't want the 56 car to win again for the 15th time this season. All the Tony Stewart fans are begging the lap cars to please hold up the 56, especially the junior fans, because I kind of roughed them up a little bit. Like, they're begging to please don't let this 56 win. But here's the problem with that statement, junior and Tony Stewart fans. This whole crowd is all sold out by the 56 team. They all came to see, because this is the last time to see the Gunther family racing team at this track. Who knows where we're going to go next season here at Dover. So yeah, it's all the promotion of the black and green. Yeah, this track is amazing. These fans are amazing. The 56 fans are amazing. You subscribers are amazing for cheering me on. We're now within 2 seconds though, so definitely, oh yeah, he's being held up a little bit. Yeah, halfway done. He's gonna get the most laps led. Fine. You know what? Fine. It's not where he starts, where he finish. And I'm finishing in P1 this race. I'll claw my way if I have to. Oh, Fittipaldi. We got him in our sights, though. We got Tony Stewart in our sights. We're getting there. All the Tony Stewart fans are sweating bullets right now. They're like, oh god, not again. Please no. Yeah, that's right. Especially with the last pit stop. I'm on my way. The lack of tire wear and tire grip is not going to save you this time, Tony Stewart. I'm coming for you. Oh yeah, we're right there. We're about a half second away. We're in the draft. Hi, old smoke. How you doing? It's me, your best friend. Back in last season, remember me? How you, I think you lost the title to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to win the championship in this playthrough or not, buddy boy. Yep. Yep, we're going to be patient, because I might have to wait till the next pit cycle. That's fine. If I have to wait till the next pit cycle, I mean, Kurt Busch is probably going to be annoying. Speaking of pit cycle, it's happening. There's Michael Waltrip, our sponsor. There's Jeff Gordon in pits. There's Mark Martin and the Kraft Ford this paint scheme. Yeah, I'm thinking about coming down like the next 3 laps because we just pushed these tires to a lot here, to the limit here. Yeah, the lap cars are actually starting to be a little bit annoying towards us anyway. Should be no big deal anyway. We'll definitely go past Tony Stewart in the pit cycle though. I have the full confidence in the pit crew right now. They've been on fire lately. All right, leader is. You're right, Sheldon. Sheldon, he is pulling away. Tony is anyway. Yeah, definitely gonna go box. We gotta go box this time. Come on.
You need fuel. Number 97 is outside.
No, not that. We have to abort. Oh, come on. Why does a good race have to be ruined by that? I was fine going in. Can't pay it on a caution. Well, when the thing comes on, so that's kind of like my own rule. That's annoying, isn't it? That's definitely annoying. Yep. Heading down pit road, boys. There goes the track position and all that. That's okay. We got 30-some laps to get ourselves back up there. At least we're not in 23rd anymore. Okay. Do I want to make any adjustments with the air pressure? I kind of don't, actually. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. Just leave it as is. We've done good so far. Let's just keep this up. Come on, guys. I believe in you. Good stop. Some people are taking, looks like they took 2 tires or something. I don't know, maybe it's because they're farther up in the queue. Alright, let's get ourselves back up there. We're going to lose a spot to Ricky Rudd and maybe Jimmy Johnson. Alright, so we're in P9. Who's the leader? Are you kidding me? We're all the way back there? Why are we at the EOL? Because... But we didn't take service down the pit road. We did not just get screwed over like that. We did not just get screwed over like that. Are you kidding? Unbelievable. If I would have known we were gonna get screwed like that, I would have just taken service. I was just trying to be the good guy and just, hey, we'll come down pit road. We'll abort that. I think I guess we just went under a closed pit road. I don't know. I think we did. We were unavoidable though. I don't know, man. I feel like I've been Carl Edwards out of this one. Really annoying. We're literally playing F-Zero right now, just going through all these slow cars. That and Daytona USA. Sorry, fucks given equals 0. Set that value equal to 0. I'm just so annoyed about that, man. We literally are getting ourselves cucked out of a win. I mean, it's my fault for having too hot of a pit entry, but that should not have happened. I get it. It's a closed pit road. Now I got all this traffic in front of us. Tony Stewart's going to win the race now. We didn't even lead a single lap at Dover. I think Tony Stewart's going to get the perfect sweep. Lead every single lap. Actually, no, that's a lie. Because Johnny Benson, we saw earlier, got that lead laps up there. Just so frustrating, man. We were all set and ready to go. We're going to have to hope for another caution to occur, which probably ain't going to happen in this playthrough, because the AIs don't know how to wreck. On legend difficulty, that is. Unless I just say screw you to somebody. Kind of want to do it to Kenny Wallace, but I want Dave Dunn in that car, not him. Brian, get out of the fucking way. Don't make me wreck you. Well, Johnny, if you were to not block me for the entirety of the front straightaway, he doesn't owe me shit. He knows what he's done. Just, ugh. What am I even gonna say about these next 20 laps? Ooh, me passing lap cars. Can't believe we cucked ourselves out of this one. Kurt Busch is in 10th place. We're the last car to lead a lead lap. I didn't even realize. There's only 9 cars left in the lead lap. Oh, gonna hit Jerry. Oh, thank God I didn't. I actually don't mind that. I actually don't mind Jerry. Jerry's cool. Matt, get out of my way. Just want to give him a nudge, let him know I'm there, because I'm pretty sure Jeff Gordon's gonna body slam me if I didn't. We're getting closer to at least passing somebody, which of course that's gonna be Bobby Labonte, who's in 8th. Trying to get around all these remaining lap cars to actually try to do something, but I mean I'm not going to be like Carson Hocevar and just have an intentional caution every 5 laps when something doesn't go his way. I have more dignity than that, unless I actually want to intent wreck somebody. Kind of like Corey Heim did, to be honest. I don't blame him. I really didn't blame him for doing that, but man, I was annoyed when Grant Enfinger got screwed. It's just the way the playoffs are. I'm sorry. Just go back to this format and everything will be okay. Order will be restored.
Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig. Stay patient. You're about 4 seconds behind the leader. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it. You're clear. Car pop. Whoa.
Sorry, Jimmy Jam, but you're gonna need to get out of my way, son. Yeah, You can tell I'm driving very, very angrily. There's no way I can make 4 seconds in 14 laps, 15 laps, whatever. Especially with lap traffic in front of me, and he doesn't. And the lap traffic will always get out of his way compared to me. It's, oh my gosh. I really am just getting close to just intent wrecking someone. I really am. Like, this is ridiculous, how I had to start the EOL penalty. Like, I understand the EOL penalty, but seriously? What was I meant to do? If I didn't pit, I would have been in the back anyway, it seems. And I have worn tires. So, basically, there would have been no gain whatsoever with that. We're just going to have to salvage what position we can, but man, I'm a little annoyed. I'm sad for all these fans that don't want to, they're not going to see the Eagles car in victory lane today. I'm all sad for that. We were fastest car on the later going in the race. Yeah, just upsetting. I'm sorry for the fans, the subscribers, and all that. They're not going to see this paint scheme anymore after this race. Or at least in the Northeast anyway. They'll still watch it on TV. We're going to probably salvage a top 5 anyway, so at least that's something. Wait, is that Tony Stewart up there? I see an orange car. What? He is! What the heck? How does he end up in 4th? How is he ended up in 4th? How did that happen? What happened there? I can't tell. Did he lose those times on pit road or something? So, wait. Alright. Who's leading this race then? Who's leading this race then? It's Earnhardt. Funny how the Earnhardt fans are rejoicing themselves right now, but 10 laps in 3.5 seconds in 10 laps? Not happening. Especially when the traffic's pretty much clear for Junebug. I don't even think the mayor is going to be able to catch him. I wouldn't mind a Jeff Burton win, to be honest. It'd be really nice. I just need something to happen to Dale Earnhardt Jr., however. We gained 2 tenths there, but it's still not enough. We would need to gain, like, a lot per lap. How'd that work out for you? See, our right front's now in the red, but I couldn't avoid Ricky Rudd because he was too focused on blocking me at the very high side of Dover. Why would you do that? I have no idea. Now you're going to lose 5th place here, one of your arch nemesis of Kevin Harvick. 3.5 seconds, definitely not going to happen, guys. Yeah, 1.5 laps to go. We're not even going to get 3rd. If anything, we're going to probably have to try to hold on to 4th here. Our right front's shot, because we had to do pushing our way through all this traffic. Junior has one lap to go in this race. There's no way to even do anything against Junior unless he blows up like right now, which is not going to happen. Very unfortunate there, but Junebug fans are really happy. Tony Stewart fans are really happy to see me get penalized like that. Unfortunately, we're going to come home with P4 here today at the Monster Mile. Really unfortunate way to end up our home races here as a team. We ended up P4 today.
That's a good, strong finish. Nice job.
Yeah, it's a good, strong finish still, but man, I wanted so much more.
Not very many caution laps in this one.
Well, I can assure you all those guys who finished in the back would like to have seen more cautions. Gives them a chance to make adjustments without the penalty of going a lap down. They just didn't have that luxury this time.
The 56 car has begun a new rivalry on the racetrack.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for now. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week at Talladega.
So it ended up being Dale Earnhardt Jr. who gets the dub out of all this whole mess. Yeah, what else can I say about that whole race? I feel like we had a shot to go try to win this race, even though we didn't lead a single lap, for what I understand anyway. I mean, Junior just took advantage of my mistakes that we made. We made a mistake going down pit road, thinking we were okay to make our pit entry, but it's just been like our main result of our cautions, though, this entire season. It's just me making dumb mistakes going down pit road, thinking we're okay. It's just a no assist thing. That's just what it is. But that's okay. We just had a missed opportunity. Junior just picked it up. We kind of felt bad for Tony Stewart a little bit because he kind of got screwed over in this whole mess, and it ended up being Dale Jr. who gets the dub here at Dover. So as we take a look at the race results, we didn't even lead a single lap. How honestly unfortunate, honestly. If we were to not have like gotten loose at the very, very end of that pit road, we were 2 feet away from not having that be a caution. I think we could have won the race at the very end. But then the game just EOL penalty me, and I just had no time, my time left to get up there. I tried. I mean, the tires died at the very end. I mean, the setup was more about to be towards like a front running set, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Not every race is going to go your way. Anyway, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was your winner. Jeff Burton, Tony Stewart finishes third. Ourselves fourth. Harvick fifth. Labonte sixth. Ricky Rudd seventh. Harvick went from 33rd to fifth. Jesus Christ. Jimmy Johnson eighth. Dale Jarrett ninth. And Kurt Busch is the first car one lap down in P10. Craven gets himself 11th. Mayfield gets a solid 12th place. Not so bad for him. Same as McMurray. Chase Montgomery, though, 14th. Good run for him, honestly. Stanton Barrett gets an also nice top 20. And why are you in the top 20? Stop finishing in the top 20. You're actually not helping me. Please stop finishing in the top 20. You're not helping me. As we take a look at the rest of the grid right here. Johnny Betts led a lap. Sterling Marlin led 2. And then Kurt Mackenzie led 2. So even they led laps and we didn't. I was just too busy focusing racing on Tony Stewart. Yeah, that sucks. But here we are at the world's fastest super speedway next race. I still do owe Michael Waltrip something, though. Just saying. You know, he's the one sponsoring us. We definitely got to bring him up towards the front at some point. I mean, it's definitely him. I plan for him to just be him versus us as like the very end. So definitely want to go try to get ourselves linked up together and just try to pull away from the entire field, because Michael Waltrip's the best super speedway racer in the game. Like that's pretty much given. But he can't do anything else. But man, super speedway racing is his specialty. But anyway, that's enough for this episode. What do you guys think about the news? What team do you think would hire me? Who knows what's in store for next season anyway, since the Gunther Racing team is going to be shutting down after this season. Will I probably get the 88 car? Will I get the 40 car? Will I get like a third entry of Evertham? Will I be a part of Michael Waltrip Racing? Place your bets and see where I'm going to go next time. As we'll see you guys in the next one at Talladega. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel. We're getting closer and closer to that 500 sub mark, though. So definitely want to go think about what game do you want me to try streaming a Daytona 500 with pretty soon. And as always, we'll see you in the next time at the Talladega Super Speedway.